Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So this was the nosy episode. Cause we got a lot of nosy people inserting themselves where they shouldn't be inserting themselves at. Starting with you, Maggie. Maggie, we understand this is your daughter. That is your granddaughter. About to have a fight for her life, meaning battling cancer. We understand that. We get that. You, on the other hand, you're doing too much. You're saying too much. You inserting yourself where it shouldn't be inserted at. Because if you think about it, Xander caused Eric a lot of hell. If you went through half of that, what Eric went through with Xander, do you really think, and honestly in your heart of heart, you'll be sitting there rooting and cheering for Xander, think Xander deserves to know anything that's going on with that baby, wouldn't care that he raised that baby for a year? Come on, Maggie. You looking foolish right now. You need to think. Think of all the stuff you done heard that Xander did to this man, including from the Italy days. From Italy to Tennessee to Salem and back to Salem. Eric is not going to forgive Xander. Eric don't want that man around his alleged child, even though that's not his child. Maggie, think about the situation. Don't nobody care that Xander sat there and raised that child for a whole year. You looking at it as Xander changed, he different now. Let's say Xander didn't change. Let's say Xander's still the same old Xander. What makes you think in your heart of hearts, if Eric was your child, would you want that criminal around your child? Like, come on now, Maggie, you just putting yourself into situations like you understand, you recognize that Xander have changed. You like the new Xander. You like him with your daughter. That doesn't mean that everybody else gonna like Xander and appreciate Xander. You gotta understand where all this rage and anger coming from when it comes to Eric when he looking at Xander holding his child, round his child, talking about some daddy and all that mess. I can understand why that triggered Eric, even though I'm not defending Eric and his anger and his always wanting to fight somebody. I'm not defending that. Maggie, stay out of it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Stay out of it. You're doing too much. Go see what Victor doing. Victor might have committed two, three, four, five other crimes that you don't know about behind your back, and you sitting up here worrying about what your daughter doing, and then Xander can be around a child and not talking about, oh, why is Eric so in control? Why is Eric doing this? Why can't Xander be around that baby? He was around the baby for a whole year. Like Polly Pocket said, I kept that man away from his child for a whole year. I did Eric wrong. I'm following Eric commands, even though I don't got to. I chose to keep it. I chose to keep it. Not the word I'm looking for. I chose to keep it kosher, keep it cool, let him give the rules and I follow. I'm in nobody's position or in any position to be telling this man, no, I don't want to do this. No, you can't tell me what to do. No, no, no. That woman can't say none of that. Just cause y'all kept that man away from kept that baby away from that man for a year, that man automatically gonna win with any judge eyes. That man gonna win regardless of what y'all come up with, Eric. He gonna win because as a right of the child father, even though he's not the child father, he's still gonna win in the eyes of the law. Y'all was wrong as hell for keeping that man away from that child for a year. Nicole, you too. What makes you think your daughter got any control in this situation? And why can't you have several seats somewhere, Maggie? Like, I don't understand you. You always on the wrong side. You always coming in at the back end, just like when it comes to Victor. Why can't you leave well enough alone, Maggie? You need to sit down somewhere. Sitting out there being the whole cheerleader for Xander of all people. I like that he changed. I like that he changed his life around. I like it that he with Polly Pocket. I'm putting on my I'm cheering for him and Polly Pocket to go together too. That don't mean I'm gonna sit there and excuse everything he did to that man and everything he did before he got to this point. You know what that man was before he changed his life around. Why are you cheering and why are you rooting so hard for Xander to have anything involving Mackenzie? Why, Maggie? Why? Explain. Why are you cheering so hard and rooting harder than I am? And I always liked Xander, but I just don't like the stuff he do. And you sit up here cheering so hard, you about to fall out your little dress trying to cheer so hard. Like, give it up, Maggie. Stop. Stop while you're ahead. Please stop. Polly Pocket, this situation, your hands tied, your legs tied. All you got to do is wait for Eric to grab the rope and drag you around. Like, you kind of put yourself into this when trying to save Eric and Nicole and make sure they don't mess up or you don't have interference and them getting back together. Like, you kind of tangled up a web here. Now you stuck in the web. Now all we got to do is wait for the spotter to come down and suck out your blood. Polly, you really put your foot in it this time, didn't you? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, Xander gonna end up being that child father. Who else can it be? She only been with 3 men in less than a week. Less than a month. So it ain't Eric. It ain't, well, we don't know if it's Rex. It's no way possible that it could be Rex because that child will be much older. So the only possible father is Xander. So if Xander ain't the father, you got some explaining to do, Polly Pocket. That's all I'm going to say about that situation. That's what I'm going to leave that at. Nicole, Nosy B, a whole year away from his alleged child. That should be enough for you to stay out of that man's face and leave that man alone and stop trying to be around that man. Oh, I got to do something. I just can't leave him here. I just can't leave him there while his child battling cancer. I got to be there for him. I got to be around him. No, you don't got to be around that man. You think seeing your face and being around that man gonna help that man dealing with his alleged child and cancer? That man don't want to see you nor look into your face. When he saw you outside the Brady Pub, it was discussed. Why are you here? Why didn't you walk away? Why didn't you turn the other way when you saw me coming? That man not happy to see you. He don't want to see you. Nicole, stop forcing yourself on that man. Like, when is enough for you? Brady told you right. No, don't do that. You know he don't want to see you. You know he mad at you. You had this whole secret and you ain't bothered or you didn't want to let it out until this man proposed to you. So, yeah, that man don't want to see you, Nicole. He don't want nothing to do with you. He might get over it, but I'm dying to see if he really gonna get over it. About time he find out the child ain't none of his. He might end up taking you back or not, whichever one works out for him and her, I guess. Kate, you'll think Kate will be somewhere resting easy, enjoying her life as a senior citizen, sitting right here on the beach somewhere, knitting up some cute little cute little booty somewhere, doing something to entertain herself. Besides running around here like a rag dog, running the tail, stepping on Chad, not running the wheel, not running to the prison, going to tell Will that son out here kissing another man and looking at another man. You'll think Kata have a hobby by now. Or better yet, she'll be serving enough coffee, and getting enough orders and giving people their food long enough to stay out of other people's business. Sonny and Will, they got what they deserve. Sonny and Will was not gonna, well, they never was gonna work out. Not the way they got together. They got together by cheating. Remember Paul? Do anybody remember Paul? Yeah, let's start there. And tell me, do y'all think Will and Sonny deserve to be together at this time? No, they do not. They got exactly what they deserve. Um, they got exactly what they deserve. I'm not saying that I ain't gonna miss Adrian, but I'm just saying Will and Sonny got exactly what they deserved, and they got what they deserve, and it wasn't gonna work out. Not especially how they got back together. Sonny have a right to move on. Sonny can do whatever he want to. Will put Sonny away. Sonny still want to try, even after Will killed Sonny's mother. You can't blame Sonny for trying to move on with his life when that's what Will told him to do. Let Will make his own decision as a grown man. Will is entitled to tell Sonny to move on if he want to. He killed the boy mother. What else do you want, Kate? Telling him to fight for your marriage, fight for your man. What, they gonna wait for conjugal visits when they can be alone together? Like, Kate, think about it. Will put Sonny away. Sonny doing what Will wanted him to do. Move on with his life. Even though Sonny was trying his hardest to forget what happened. Well, forgetting that Will killed Adrian. Sonny doing exactly what he wanted to do because of Will wishes. Will told him to move on. He was moving on. Now, why you got yourself up there? Well, now, why you got yourself at the Brady pub calling yourself, cussing Sonny out, telling Sonny, what are you doing? Who is this person? Like, if I was Sonny, I would have told you the hell off. Like, who are you? Who are you to tell me what I can do? Like he said, Will told me to move on. I'm moving on. Why is this any of your concern, and why are you so worried? Hell, you lucky, Sonny, even entertaining Will. And went to the prison as many times that he did. No thanks to Will killing that boy mama. Then on top of it, you gonna tell son Will to fight for his marriage, fight for the man you love. How much fighting he gonna do in prison? While you sit up there running your behind to the prison, telling Will you need to fight for what you love, fight for your man kissing another man, he falling in love with this man. Oh, he the nanny. If you ain't telling on Chad, now you're telling on Sonny. Who else you gonna tell on, Kate? You got too much time. You got too much time on your hands. You need to go find you a hobby. Go take up knitting. Go be on the bowling league or something. Go find you something entertaining to do with your life. I can't wait to step in or embarrass you again, cause it's obvious you got too much time on your hands while you running around here like a rag doll going to tell and snitch on people. Like, that's the only thing you got. That's all you got. That's all the time, or that's all the better things you got than to go around telling on people. Like, hey, you need to be kicked in the head. Really, you do. Like, oh, excuse me. I don't know what to say about you at this point, but you need to stop. Justin and Will and that talk. I'm glad they had that conversation. I know it was hard for Sonny to be around Will, talk to Will, even look at Will in his ways. Cause every time Will said we had a conversation, you had your head turned the other way. You can look at me in my face. You can stand and look at me or seem like you didn't want to be around me. I'm glad that Justin and Will had that talk and told him that I don't hate you. I still love you as a son. I'm always gonna love you. That didn't change anything. Even though you killed my wife, it doesn't change anything towards us. I still love you as a son. It was nice to hear, and it was nice to hear, and I'm pretty sure that got some weight off of Will's shoulders, because I'm pretty sure he think Sonny hated him, Justin hated him, and everybody else hated him. So Justin telling Will that probably gave him some pressure off his shoulders, and that probably lifted some weight off. And now all he got to do is hear Will say, Sonny say this, and he'll probably be good by now, or I hope he'll be good or whatever. But that was nice to see, though, and I'm glad that it didn't change nothing, even though it was tragic. Even though Will didn't have to kill my girl Adrian like that, but he killed her like that. It was nice. It was nice to see that didn't nothing didn't change. Everything was fine. Everything is cool. I still love you. No feelings has changed. No emotions has changed. You still my son. Don't matter what, or a stepson to me. No matter what. Nothing's changed. We still good. We still cool. So that was nice to see or whatever. So, and that's about it I want to talk about besides the Polly's ending. That was about all I want to talk about. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye. See y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.